They tried to bury your future, but they did not know you were about to rise above them all. Listen carefully because this warning is about a season that is changing around you. There are people who looked at your struggle and decided that your story was finished. They watched you go through disappointment, rejection, betrayal, and delays, and they convinced themselves that you would never recover. They spoke about you when you were not there. They laughed at your mistakes. They expected your confidence to disappear. They believed the pressure around you will be stronger than your strength. What they did not realize situations was that situations they thought would destroy you is about revealing something they never saw coming. You've been carrying questions that nobody could answer. You have wondered why certain doors closed without warning. You have asked yourself why some people walked away after promising to stay. You've looked at opportunities that seems perfect to watch, only to watch them disappear at the last moment. There were days when you felt forgotten and nights when you struggled to understand why everything seems to be moving slower for you than for everyone else. While you were trying to make sense of it all, others were already writing the end of your story. They decided you would never succeed. They decided you would never recover. They decided your best days were already behind you. But what they failed to understand was that difficult situations do not always last. Sometimes a person is being prepared for something bigger than what they have already known before. While they were celebrating too early, you were learning lessons and success could not teach. Every disappointment forced you to become wiser. Every setback taught you how to stand without depending on anyone else's approval. Every every closed door pushed you towards a path you would never have considered on your own. The people who underestimated you only saw your present situation. They never saw what you were becoming in the behind scene. There is someone who genuinely believed that they had the power to stop your progress. There, this person worked hard to make sure your name was ignored. They tried to make others doubt you. They wanted your confidence to disappear. Whenever an opportunity appeared, they found a reason to criticize you. Whenever you achieved something, they looked for a way to make it seem unimportant. They thought that if enough people turned against you, your future would eventually collapse. What they never understood is that a person's future cannot be destroyed simply because somebody disliked them. The strange thing in is that the people who tried hardest to hold you back are beginning to notice the changes they cannot explain. They expected you to become bitter, but you became stronger. They expected you to be quiet, but you kept moving. They expected you to spend your life proving yourself to them, but you stopped chasing their approval and started focusing on your own growth. Now they are watching from a distance, confused because the person they counted out is still standing. You may not see everything clearly right now, but pay attention to what is happening around you. New opportunities are slowly appearing. Different people are entering your life. Conversations that weren't led nowhere are beginning to open unexpected doors. The same talents that were ignored before are starting to receive attention. What seemed impossible a short time ago is beginning to look realistic. This is why you must be careful. When people notice that your situation is changing, some of them will suddenly pretend they always supported you. Some will act as though they never doubted you at all. Others will try to reconnect after spending years ignoring your value. Do not allow all opinions to control your future decisions. The people who buried your confidence should not be trusted with your next chapter. Remember how they treated you when they believed you had nothing to offer. Remember who stood beside you when things were difficult. Remember who encouraged you when nobody else did. Success has a way of attracting people who disappeared during hard times. That is why wisdom is important in this season ahead. There is also a message for the person who feels tired from waiting. Your waiting season is over. You have spent so much time looking for signs that your situation should improve that you have almost stopped expecting good things. You have learned how to survive disappointment, but now you must learn to recognize opportunity. The next chapter of your life will not look exactly the way you imagine. Some blessings arrive through unexpected people. Some breakthrough begin with small changes. Some victories start quietly before everyone else notices them. Do not ignore what is growing in front of you simply because it does not look dramatic in the beginning. The people who wanted to see you fail are about to learn a lesson they never expected. They thought they were buying your future, but they were only creating the conditions that would make you stronger. Every obstacle they placed in your path forced you to develop abilities you would not have discovered otherwise. Every attempt to push you down taught you how to stand on your own. Every moment of rejection prepared you to value yourself without depending on outside validation. Very soon, there will be results that nobody can deny. The same people who spoke negative about you will have to watch your progress. The same voices that predicted your downfall will have no explanation for your growth. The same individuals who thought they had the final word over your life will realize they were wrong. This is a warning for you today. Do not give up now. Do not walk away from your future because of temporal frustration. Do not allow old pain to convince you that nothing is going to change. Stay focused, keep improving, keep moving forward, and even when progress seems slow, something is shifting in your favor, and the people who counted you out are not prepared for what is coming next. They tried to bury your future, but they did not know you were about to rise above them all. And when that moment arrives, it will not be because of luck, revenge or pro- it will not be because of luck, revenge or proving anyone wrong. It will happen because you refused and you stayed where they left you, and the future they thought was gone will become the very thing that lifts you higher than they ever imagined.